Today I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning with the truck and maybe put the rear on jacks so I can slowly start working on it. And then it was sitting for, I believe, about 3 days since I charged the batteries and moved it here, and the batteries are pretty bad, and I was just kind of curious if it will start again. Obviously I'm going to change the batteries regardless because I already have 2 new ones, but I was just kind of curious to see if there's something that was draining the batteries, because when I got them they were like 2 volts, 3 volts, so that's kind of I was curious about, if there's maybe alarm or something that was draining them, and that's why they got so low and we couldn't jump it with the jumper. On some of these trucks, when you're popping the hood, it unlatches it, but it doesn't pop up. Like, it remains kind of in a closed position even though it unlocked, but you can't see that it actually popped up. So you have to use your fingers to kind of push it up, and then it pops up. So what I end up doing, that's what it was doing on my truck. So basically when you pull the hood, it unlatches the hood and it should pop up, kind of like it did now right here, but it wasn't popping up. So every time I would have to come here, kind of put my fingers underneath, push it up, and then it'll pop up, and then I'll be able to get the lever and raise up the hood. So what I ended up doing is lubricating the latch, lubricated the spring here. There's a couple pivot points here, one there, one there. Just kind of spray a little bit of WD-40 or some kind of penetrating lubrication, and that should fix the problem. Eventually I will clean all of this up and then lubricate it once again when I'm going to be doing the engine detailing, cleaning, all that stuff. But for now I was just kind of curious to see if it will start, and then clean up this whole junky here, because I don't know what's in here, but I'm just gonna start taking all this stuff, throw it in the bed, and then see maybe there's some parts that I need or whatnot. Probably not, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and see if it starts and see if the battery drained all the way or just a tiny bit, because they're pretty bad. So I'm pretty sure they drain pretty well. So let's start it up and see if it fires up. Yeah, fired up just fine. I mean, these batteries are bad, but I'm gonna change them regardless. But so far they're still working. And I was gonna check on the blow-by. So it still needs to warm up, but we'll see. We'll check that out later once I get the truck running, and we'll see how bad the blow-by is when the truck is actually warmed up. But yeah, so far it's pretty good. So far it starts right up. Alright, so I'm going to open up all the windows, because it does kind of smell just a little bit with all that junk in there. Hopefully there's nothing, no kind of spoiled food or anything like that. So let's open up all the windows. And also, when I was playing with the mirrors did not move, so maybe, yeah, none of the mirrors are moving. So maybe there's a fuse that's blown. Well, I guess that's another problem to deal with later. Alright, so let's get all this junk out of here. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, so I'll clean up the inside, put the truck on jacks. This is all the stuff that was inside, all these. There's 3 garbage bags and then a full bag of my own garbage can. Pretty much cleaned everything out. Let's check it out real quick. It's much better now. Vacuum the inside. Front is clean as well. So yeah, this one's ripped and the carpet is ripped. That's pretty much the 2 major things wrong with the inside, and then there's some stains here and there. What I'll probably end up doing is buying the whole carpet, maybe from a junkyard, and see if they have a good condition carpet, maybe in gray, maybe black. We'll see what they have. And I was thinking to maybe upgrade the seats as well, but that's not that important. So I've cleaned up the inside as much as I could for now without really doing any deep cleaning. It's obviously going to need some deep cleaning later on. And this is the rear end right here. I'm going to have to measure the rear end, make sure it's not bent. Hopefully it's not, but we'll see. We'll deal with that problem when we get down there. For now, I just wanted to lift it up so I can remove the wheels and start removing the leaf. Also, I found another cool thing. I found this receipt from truck repair shop, and here are a few repairs that the truck got at the shop. Total of 2,500 bucks. So that's already good. That's pretty much half of what I paid for the truck already. There was from bearings replacement, blah blah blah, hub assembly, brake rotor, calipers, locking hub. Those are the parts that were needed to get the job done. Also, the rear differential got drained, new gasket put on. The oil was used 75/90. It got friction modifier, and let's double check, make sure. Yep, yeah, it looks like it's been worked on, so that's good. So that's fresh already. One less thing for me to worry about. Front differential was also drained. Gasket, friction additive, refill, mobile 80/90 gear oil, and the transfer case was also drained. So yeah, so far that's already 3 things that I don't have to worry about. We'll drain the manual transmission fluid probably and put in new fluid for that. But those are the things that I was going to do regardless: the front, the rear, and the transfer case, and the transmission. So that's 3 out of 4 things that I was going to do. So now I only have one thing to do, is a transmission fluid flush. I also noticed there's a leak right here, and I believe that's coming from the actual drain plug right there. So I'm gonna have to replace the drain plug, because it's not really coming from anywhere else. It's not like from the back or from the front. It's coming from the, it seems like it's coming from the actual drain plug. So far I'm really happy with this truck. Seems like the guy took care of it. So maybe he didn't care about being clean or dirty, but he really cared about this truck and took care of it mechanically. So far things are looking pretty positive for this truck. And one more thing I wanted to check was the intake filter, just to make sure that's been changed or needs changing. Let's see what we got here. Let's pop the hood. We've got a clamp right here, clamp on the back here. Loosen up this clamp right here, pop the air box and see what we have in there. Looks pretty clean from this end. Actually, it's not too bad. I was expecting a lot worse, but it's not bad at all. I don't know, it seems like a bunch of snacks. Seems like maybe a rat even lived in here. There's some rat poop in there. That's funny. Alright, let's put this in. So at least we know the air filter is good for now. Alright, clamp it up. Yes, I really want to do that CCV mod because this engine is pretty dirty. And I'm sure the guy probably never cleaned this engine in his life, so it's kind of understandable. Seems dusty, so maybe he was working with dirt or in dusty conditions. But I'm just really happy that the guy took care of it mechanically. I don't care how dirty it is, as long as it's taken care of. I'd rather buy a dirty truck taken care of than a clean truck that's been abused. So, alright guys, so thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever you want to do. If you got any questions, comments, let me know. Always looking for advice and tips. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya!